My name is Dongyue Li. I'm a PhD candidate at the School of Earth Science at the Ohio State University. I'm also a graduate student researcher at the Satellite Hydrology Group in the Byrd Polar Research Center. My research is primarily on the satellite remote sensing of snow hydrology. Snow is an important part in the global hydrological and energy cycle, and meanwhile it is an important water resource. Unfortunately, our knowledge about the spatial and temporal distribution of snow is very poor. My research focuses on blending the snow information from satellite measurements, on-site measurements, and model predictions in order to figure out when, where, and how much water we can get from the snow. Based on the quantification of snow, I wish we can get some quantitative information about how much runoff we can get after the snow melt. And based on analyzing the long-term snow data record, we hope we can get some climate change information, because long-term snow record is very sensitive to the change of temperature. I think snow is important to all of us because snow is a very important water resource. It has a big influence on our society, on our economy, and it relates to the daily lives of us all. We focus on America. My study area is in the Sierra Nevada and California. There has been a drought in the state of California for 3 years in a row, and this year the drought is very bad. The state of California provides more than half of the fruits and vegetables to the entire nation. From the beginning of my graduate study, I decided to apply microwave remote sensing to research snow, because in order to accurately characterize snow, we need spatially continuous snow observations and large-scale snow observations. And the satellite remote sensing provided this kind of spatial continuous measurement for us. Most challenging points are trees and the microstructure of the snowpack. We know trees, they can emit microwave, they can emit the radiation at different lengths. And if we use microwave remote sensing to observe snow, tree is going to be a major area resource because of its strong microwave emission. Here at Ohio, after snowfall, we just see a flat snow surface. But actually, if we dig a snow pit, we can see from the profile of the snowpack, actually snow has a stratigraphy, which means snowpack is a layered stuff. The snow properties at the different layers, they are very different. The snowflake gets condensed and can get to different shape of the snow grains, but the shape of the grains varies a lot. It could have hundreds of different shapes. It looks very different with hexagonal snowflakes we usually see. Snow grains can change the signals the satellite observes significantly. I think the first time I took an airplane really stimulated my interest in science and engineering, because I knew and I had been taught that humans couldn't fly. And since then, I started believing in the power of science and engineering. I believe it can make miracles, and it can help us to overcome some of our intrinsic limitations as human beings. My suggestion is paying attention to the things and the phenomena that are occurring around us in the daily life, and try to discover the things that you find that is interesting, that can fascinate you, that can make you sit there and think about it. Under climate change, we have more uncertainty about how much snow we have and how much water we have. I really want to be the expert that can give a robust estimate of how much water we have, when, where we can get this water. And I believe this kind of information will be able to facilitate the different agencies to get a better water management. I think doing research at Byrd Polar Research Center is a fantastic experience. We have different groups of experts here doing snow, glacier, and polar environmental research. Although different groups share a big research topic, the research approaches we are using are extremely diverse. This promotes intergroup collaborations, which not only greatly propels the progress of the study, of the research, it also make us to get opportunities to know the things we are not familiar with before from other people.